Hey guys, what's up? This is Insanity. Got a game of Fracture and Breach using a Dark Matter Mana War and going 30-3. I'm making good use of the Varric scope here, and thanks to the Mana War's less than stellar fire rate, it almost feels like a laser when I go full auto with the Varric scope attached. When I recorded my first Fracture match on PC using a Locust, I played it back and noticed that the deposits don't immediately empty out all your cores. You gotta stay in a deposit the entire time to get rid of all of them. I didn't realize that at first, but this time I didn't make the same mistake when I played this match, so I made sure to sit in the deposits the whole time. Just seeing the points rack up as you deposit tons of cores and having teammates pick up cores from enemies killed by you is really satisfying. Personally, I think Fracture is a much better version of Safeguard. Streaks are purposely harder to get, but not impossible in Fracture as opposed to Safeguard, which honestly requires specialist weapons and destroying what little score streaks are put up on a field to really get any sort of points. Other than picking up blue deny cores and teammates picking up cores from enemies to kill, everything is a flat 50-point game, whether killing an enemy or depositing cores. 10 red core deposits translates to 500 score points. And also, if you picked up those 10 red cores, then you would have gotten 500 points there, and your specialist meteor will charge very quickly, so the potential for getting score streaks is lessened, but it's still reasonably possible. One kill on an enemy carrying lots of cores is still worth a lot, even if the kill itself doesn't net much score on its own, so it's definitely pretty cool. The only problem you'll probably have with Fracture is that the score limit being capped at 75 means that matches are not as long as the other game modes, and it may end before your streaks really have a chance to be effective or even called in. Though in its own way, it's certainly a neat design, which allows for fast-paced matches without dragging things out, even on maps that are relatively big. And if you want a longer match, it's certainly very possible, as long as both teams don't collect the cores and drop them off at the deposits. Although I play Ghosts, I never played a game mode unique to Ghosts that apparently is very similar to Fracture, just with both teams having their own deposits to drop items off into, since it's apparently a party match only game mode, and most people in Ghosts play TDM anyway, so they probably wouldn't have played it. If it weren't for that, I would have made a claim that Treyarch did a pretty cool thing updating a Call of Duty game by giving it new game modes when the usual Call of Duty content updates involve new maps and weapons. It's a new game mode, certainly, but it's not new in the context of the Call of Duty series. So this really makes me wonder why they swear off bringing back War from World at War. It's one of their creations that people really enjoyed back when Treyarch was considered a second-rate Call of Duty dev team next to Infinity Ward. And if it weren't for Sledgehammer and Advanced Warfare, we would never see the War game mode in the Call of Duty series again. We still got one more map pack to release, and if not new stuff in the black market for a next big update, maybe they can add a new game mode, or bring back an old one. I know, wishful thinking. In any case, the sentiment's appreciated when they added a new game mode in Fracture, and perhaps their next big update following the release of the 4th map pack DLC will have another weapon. So Black Ops 3 still has plenty of life left, even if people are mostly in TDM, Domination, Chaos Mosh Pit, and now Fracture on PC. That's the gameplay and commentary, hope you enjoyed it, and Insanity is out.